Hello there, Mark here. Welcome to the 20th installment of my 7-inch single series. We're going to tie up the Norton, the Sundazed singles today, and then we'll move on to some other boxes going forward. I'm going to start the video, and going forward I'm going to start the videos by playing a sample of a single at the beginning and at the end. This video, in the interest of time, I'm just going to play a sample in the beginning of the video. This was a random pick out of a box that we'll be going through next. This is by Ketty, and this is on a label out of Hollywood, California, the Pete Company, or Records by Pete. And I do have the original sleeve, which is very cool. And this single was released in 1968. It's a soul single. Soul single. Some may consider it Northern soul. The album from which this single was taken from was released in 1969. It's a self-titled release. Ketty, I think she had 5 singles in the US that charted and 2 in the UK. Her first single was released in 1962. This is comes at the very end of her career. I think she was pretty much through by the early 70s. She's an American singer and actress, and if you've ever watched Little House on the Prairie, you'll recognize her. She played Hester Sue on that series. Her biggest single was Love Letters. On this album specific, she was backed by some great studio musicians: Carol Kay on bass, Earl Palmer on drums. So that's just a little background on Ketty. I'm going to play you a sample, and then we'll start loading up the shelf. I hope you enjoy it. Let's finish this box. I'm going to commit the rest of this rack to my soul, R&B, and funk singles. There are 42 cubbies. I don't use the bottom row on the racks in the basement just in case there's a flood. So 42 times 70, I'm going to put approximately 70 in each. That's a little over 2,900 singles. I had mentioned that I was going to use this rack for Christmas singles. I've changed my mind. I'm going to use this rack for EPs and early rock and roll, rockabilly, doo-wop, all that sort. The next box that we're going to work through is a box of mixed genre singles that I have recorded in my Discogs database. So we may do some sorting as we go through. But let's finish up this box. I did find some singles that were not in alphabetical order, so we'll have to backtrack a bit. This one is very cool. It's by Archie and the Bunkers. I will not do my Edith impersonation I won't put you through that. They are out of Ohio. This is the Traveler, and then looking on the back, a nice approximation of the Phillips label. So I'll put them behind the alarm clocks here, after the alarm clocks. And then I had mentioned that I had some more Chesterfield King 7s that I was thinking about putting in frames, but I decided against that, so I'm going to file these in the rack. Again, a great garage rock band from Rochester, New York. This is an excellent single. This is Baby Doll. This is on Mirror Records. This is not it's not part of the reissue labels. I'll file all these when I'm done. This is with Mark Lindsay. Where Do We Go From Here? And Louie Go Home. And that's live, excuse me. This is on Sundazed. This is a second copy. I believe I filed one the first time. This is Yes, I Understand and Sometime at Night. This is a great sleeve, great song. Of course, they mimic the Beach Boys here. Barbara Ann and Girl, Don't Tell Me. Wrong from Right and So What is on the flip. And this is a split single with the Liars. The Wildest Sound of the Century. You have the Liars doing She Told Me Lies, and you have the Chesterfield Kings doing Help You Ann. So I'm going to fill these in where the C's are here. Here we go. This next one is by the Novas. It's a cool EP. A lot of these are EPs. They were out of Minnesota. Very young when they started. I think the singer was only 13. This is the Crusher. Very cool label. So you have On the Road Again, My Sin Is My Pride, Crusher, and Take 7. And then I found another single by the Pretty Things. Let's see. Colony 6. Okay. This is an EP as well. You Don't Believe Me, Come See Me, You'll Never Do It, Baby, and Buzz the Jerk. Okay, so now we can move on. We stopped off with the T's last time. This one is the Sensational Trashman Church Key. And then Waylon is on the flip. Very cool purple wax. Next one is by Jim Thaxter and the Travelers. We have Cyclone, Sally Joe, Johnny Be Good, and Shortening Bread. Tom and the Tornadoes. This is Tommy James' first record from 1962. The Northway Sound Record Story, Volume 2. You have Judy, and then Long Ponytail. Standard black vinyl. This one's by the Teen Kings, Go, Go, Go. Besides that song, you have All By Myself, Racker Tacker, and Rip It Up. The Tornadoes. You have The Swag and Rawhide. This is probably the rawest recording of all of these reissues. This is The Death of Garage Rock, the U-Turns. And I was reading the sleeve, and I don't know, someone found this tape, so these guys recorded this. Let's see. The U-Turns tape box arrived via U.S. mail at my office recently, and that's the A&R person from Norton Records, bearing a price sticker from Eagle Electronics of Glendale, California, which reveals the grand total investment for this historic session as 17 cents. And they cover Get Off of My Cloud, I'm Down, 7 and 7 Is, Dedicated Follower of Fashion. And I mean, the recording is so rough, but kind of a fun listen. The next one is by T. Valentine. Hello, Lucille. Are you a lesbian? And then you have Little Lulu Frog on the flip. Oh, not sure I should show the back of this sleeve. A little salty. All right, great 50s rocker, Gene Vincent and the Blue Caps. You have Hound Dog and Bebopalula. Blue Jean. What's on this one here? The Night is So Lonely, Lonesome Boy, My Love, In Love Again, and In My Dreams. Next one is by Mary Weiss. Don't Come Back, A Certain Guy. All right, Link Ray. I have a few by Link. This one is Vendetta. Very nice how they again approximate the Swan label. And then Facing All the Same Tomorrows. It's a very cool picture of Link. My buddy Dan, who recently passed, was American Indian, as was Link, so they were good friends. I have a couple autographs from Link that I purchased off Danny. Let's see, and then these are, I have 2 copies of this fantastic dual set. Guitar Artistry, the Link, the Ray Way. This is Big City After Dark, Hold It, Dance Parties Part 1 and 2. I think I pulled this out before, but I just want to show you how well these records are put together. Look at this beautiful inner sleeve. It's very nice. This next one is by the Youngbloods, All My Dreams Blue and Sham. And we have a couple by the Yardbirds. Somehow I have 2 copies of each of these. 10 Little Indians and Drinking Muddy Water. And then we have Ha Ha Said the Clown, Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, Sailor. Danny Zella and the Zell Rocks. You have Sapphire and Wicked Ruby. And then the last one is also by Danny Zella and the Zell Rocks. And this one has Youngster Meets Monster and Louie Go Home. All right, that's it for this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you soon.